Hi, this is Mrs. Secor. Can you find this page in your notebook? Well, here is a shape that doesn't have a formula, but you can break it down into rectangles, which we do know the area of. So let's just do that. Let's cut this right here. And it looks like we have a rectangle on the top. We'll call it Roman numeral 1 and 2. Looks kind of like a cake. Okay, so we're going to find the area of region 1 and the area of region 2, and then we're just going to add them together to give us the total area. So the area of region 1, like we said, was a rectangle. Let's see, its dimensions are 2 by 4, 4 by 2. There's a right angle there. So the area then is 8 centimeters squared, right? And then region 2, another rectangle. This time its base is 4 and its height is 2. And that's 16 centimeters squared. And then if we add those two together, we get 24 centimeters squared. Okay. Now here we have a typical problem where they have shading. We want to find the area that's not shaded. So this white zone, okay? It's got this green rectangle. We're going to cut that away. We want to just find out what the white part is left. All right, so I started it out. I said 10 times 4. I'm showing you it's the large rectangle. Let's just be clear about our notes. The large rectangle, okay? Area is 40 centimeters squared. Now the area of the small rectangle, the green one, is the base 5, then the height 2, 5 times 2. So that's 10 centimeters squared. So what we're saying is if we cut away that green triangle, the white that's left, if we subtract that 10 from the 40, we end up with 30 centimeters squared. Okay, that is the white zone that's left. That's all of this in here. Okay, now the next page we did yesterday. So let's just skip the triangle. And let's go to the new one, the trapezoid. Okay, the definition of a trapezoid is a quadrilateral, 4 sides, that has a pair of parallel sides. I marked them by B1 and B2. They're the parallel sides. There's the symbol for parallel. Okay, the formula kind of reminds me of the triangle. 1/2 the height, but the bases we're going to add together, B1 plus B2. All right, here is a shape. It is a trapezoid. Can you see that this side and this side are parallel? All right, so the base, this base down here is 2. This base up here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the height, we'll drop that height then. And that height is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I always say copy the formula and then you can work it out. Okay, so the area is 1/2. The height is 4 and base is 5 and 2. Okay, so let's work that out. Half of 4 is 2. And 5 and 2 is 7. So it looks like the area is What's that say? 20? No, I don't think so. 14. Mercy. Just ignore that. 14 units squared. Okay. I did do that right, didn't I? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Now the next one. Okay. Here we go again. I start rotating the figures. Can you see the two parallel sides? The 6 is a base and the 3 is a base. So, well, again, we'll plug those into the formula. 1/2. And now, let me delete that. That height is 2.6. Right here is the right angle. And then the bases are 3 plus 6. Now, people get into trouble when they put these in the calculator. So let's go make sure we use our order of operations correctly. All right. So the 1/2, we're going to state like 0.5. The height was 2.6. And then we want to multiply times the sum of the bases. So the sum we're going to have to put in parentheses. And the bases were 3 and 6. Okay? So notice I had to say 3 plus 6 in the parentheses. If you don't put the parentheses in, you'll get the wrong answer. 11.7. So let's go back. And our area then is 11.7 centimeters squared. Okay, the last one. Another complex figure. We have a green shape and then we want to cut out a little square. Can you see the green shape's a trapezoid? I hope so. It's on its side. The bases are 4 and 6. All right, let's plug that into the formula. Again, I always copy the formula, so I'll put 0.5 here. The height of the trapezoid, it's on its side. These are the bases, 4 and 6. But the height is 5. See, if I turned it, the height is 5. Okay, we can go to the calculator and plug it in, or you can do mental math here. Let's see, 5 times 10 is 50, right? This is 10. 5 times 10 is 50, and half of 50 is 25. Let's call it centimeters. Centimeters squared. Let's pretend like it's on a centimeter grid. All right, now that was the trapezoid area. I probably should label that. That's the trapezoid area formula. Now let's go to the square. Let's find the area of the square. Again, I always think it's a good idea to write down the formulas, even if it is a square. The dimensions are 2 by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 centimeters squared. And then when you have a shaded problem, you're usually subtracting. So we're going to subtract the 4 centimeters from our total 25. So 25 minus 4, showing my work, giving evidence, 21 centimeters squared. That's the area of the green region. And thank you.